the champions. But if Dignitas win this, we'll be going on to nuke, and then who the hell knows what will happen. NiP starting on the more favorite CT side here.
Yeah, and quick play here on Banana. Actually, Team Dignitas just going to speed right up, and Flash is going out. Friberg trying to live as best he can. They're going to get onto this site, though, and Xizt, Get Right, rather, is going to manage to pick up the first frag.
And there's Friberg. More one-clicks coming in here for the Swedish team, and Get Right isn't even done yet. He's already got the double. He just needs one more. He's got 6 bullets left now, 5. He needs a click, and he's not getting it. They're going to finally take him down. It might be too late, because the rest of NiP already here. Device with a sickening shot, and it's going to be back to a 2-on-2. No bomb plant yet, but they have plenty of time on the terrorist side, but they need to survive this. Xizt is very low on health, so they actually have the advantage here. And Dignitas, they want to make this 2-on-1, and actually they can run to the A-bomb side. If they really get out of here, they could make it out.
If they manage... Oh, picking up a smoke, though, that changes everything. Now NiP, what do they do? What do they know? Xizt is actually sneaking his way through it. Is he really going to walk up behind them? The plant is happening. Device has no cover, and he turns around in the nick of time. Dupreeh will find Forest. And Team Dignitas will get on the board with the first round.
Very, very important. When you lose 16-1, you really want to come back and win the pistol round. But NiP, I mean, they're heartless. They're going to be like, okay, you win the round, but we're going to be buying armor and max 7 on Get Right. This could be really bad for Dignitas. I hope, because when they played Fnatic on this map, they were so careful in this round. And I hope Dignitas haven't forgotten how to play like that. In fact, they are pushing up a lot further than they did earlier.
No, yeah, exactly. They're already up here, but Friberg, the Huandig! No follow-up. He almost could have got the second one. The smoke is going to go down.
He wants the double dig. If they come through this, Friberg is going to put an end to it. He is the king of Banana. If you try and challenge him here, well, you see what happens.
I wonder if he had the same reaction as he did on matchmaking earlier. That was a sick one dig, but man, Friberg's reaction was sicker. Now it is, I mean, man advantage here for NiP. That's Team Dignitas getting put on notice. But they are sneaking their way up to the top of Banana, and Friberg is here. He's going to have another opportunity to put the deagle to work. Is he going to get the shot? Is he going to get it? No, he tries and he fails.
Well, he's not done yet. He's still just, I mean, he's taking a lot of damage here, but he's going to click again. Does great damage, and he gets the double kill. It wasn't a headshot, but he'll take it anyway. And now Get Right's moved up here. Max 7, if they come through the smoke, or even if he can just sneak his way in, that's going to be really scary. 4-on-3. The bomb is down, though, and NiP do not have a kit.
Oh, we've lost the Dragon, bro. Okay, well, we've lost one member from NiP. That changes things. That brings it back down to a 3-on-3. A real fighting chance here in this second round, and NiP are now down a man. And they are playing on here. But this is, I mean, this changes everything for NiP. They've lost a man. How do they go forward from here? They just want to set up for exits at this point and try and hold on to whatever gear they have.
FeTish running away. No exit kill is going to happen for NiP, but they will hold on to whatever they had, and that's going to be of use in the next round. So it's a good decision by NiP. Of course, very unfortunate that they lost Forest in the middle of all of that, especially because he'll lose his armor and stuff, but that's how it goes. This one click, though, is still kind of beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, Friberg, he gets to. I mean, they do have the second round. NiP, they're fine with how things went, and it looks like we will be getting into it. Get Right holding on to the swag 7. Kevlar helmet on Xizt and Kevlar on Fifflaren. So there's still great possibility here for NiP to do some damage early on.
Yes, there is, and they take control of Banana really early, which is obviously a pretty good sign. If they can keep doing that, if NiP allow them to do that for a long time, then that's not going to be too bad. But on the other hand, NiP, look how defensive they are on this B-bomb side. They're really hoping that Dignitas are going to walk all the way in, and only then are they going to start firing NiP. Maybe catch them in like a triple crossfire.
I like Dupreeh. He's using, there's a little bit of a bug there on that ledge that you can jump up on and get a boost to look down towards new boxes. Now, Dupreeh taking advantage of the map, but this is going to be Device walking up. There's a man behind the fountain, not for long. Device takes care of him. Dupreeh, they just clear out the B site before I can even finish my sentence.
Yeah, and that's what they need to do. So, you know, a little bit of worry as they walk into it, because you think maybe this is going to go horribly wrong, but they managed to pull it out on top. And now it's just a question of getting rid of Get Right and Fifflaren, and you know, Get Right, is he going to weirdly save a max 7 in this round? Oh, is he going to run he's going to run over to get the extra kill somewhere else, I guess.
Change up the position. I mean, hell, if anybody could get something done with this gun, it would be Get Right. You put him up in apartments, and Dignitas, I mean, hell, he would be able to ruin their day. But what he's more interested right now in picking up that extra button. There you go, $900 in his pocket. Doesn't get the 1800, but still, good damage dealt. And now Fifflaren looking to get in on it. He's got the 5-7, and he gets another kill.
Yeah, and obviously no defuse can happen, but It's a good mind game from Get Right, because he showed himself down on Banana. Then he figures they're probably not going to push this way out because they want to avoid getting killed with the Max 7 if they push down here. So he runs all the way around. And I think there must have been a moment on Dignitas, you know, on their TeamSpeak order, and they were all going like, what the hell? How the fuck? How did he get here? I mean, he was all the way on the other side.
He was at the bottom of Banana.
Yeah. We just made the call. He was right there. But all right, there it goes, 3-0, and it's we're even more mysterious. But you know, we'll allow you, you know, the right to not incriminate yourself is apparently universal. Actually, it is. I think, at least in Sweden and Denmark, I think you have the same right. Yeah.
All right. Well.
All right, grenade out on Banana, not doing too much damage to Team Dignitas. Finally, we're back here. The second map in the grand finals of the Mikz Challenge, and it is a 3-0 lead for Dignitas here, who do need to win the map. Otherwise, they're going to be out because NiP basically destructed them on Dust 2. It was a 16-1 victory on that map, and now we're at Inferno, where it's going all right for the Danish team so far. But as we said, it comes down to this now. Now NiP have real equipment.
Exactly. They have rifles, they have nades, they have everything here. What we have to see is where exactly do Team Dignitas decide to go from here. Good follow-up flash there. Get Right going to get caught, but the anti-flash is well-timed by Friberg. That's going to put a stop to any kind of push that could come through here. But Dignitas, they're not looking to push through. They're just looking to sow confusion in the NiP ranks. They're working the bomb over to A. They've got 4 members here, and they're about to take over quad. This is a good play. This is a good call from Dignitas. They could actually manage to catch NiP off guard somewhat here.
A lot of it is going to come down to whether or not Device can sell this. If he gets a kill in B or just stays alive for a long time, it'll be really cool. But if not, it can get tricky quite fast. So we'll see. Just 25 seconds left. There's almost no time for Dignitas. This is horrible for them. They're pushing through. Device walking right in. Instant headshot. Takes down Xizt. But look at the A bomb site. They're not moving. They're actually staying put over there. That's great play by NiP. Friberg going to take down aizy. Dupreeh now rushing in. 12 seconds left. They got to make a move. But Fifflaren stands tall. Going to take one down. Forrest with the kill. 6 seconds and the round is gone. NiP standing their ground, and Dignitas leaving themselves very little room to work with.
Nothing at all, exactly. I mean, it was just NiP not seeing the bomb. Not seeing the bomb. And you have Xizt, he gets killed here by Device, but they don't see the bomb. There's still 2 members left on that B site. They don't see the bomb. They don't know where the bomb is, so they're not moving. They're just holding their ground, NiP. And when it comes down to it, Dignitas, they just don't leave themselves enough time to act. There's nothing going on there, so NiP, they get on the board, and this is not how things were supposed to go for Dignitas. They go for a bit of a stretch by here. 2 AKs. Well, actually, no, it's the 2 AKs that they managed to save from the last round. My mistake. 3 pistols on Dignitas, and they need to come up big here. This is a very important round for the Danes.
Yeah, it absolutely is. 2 AKs is not a lot to work with, but it can be enough. You get the right headshot at the right time, you open up the map, and then that's all it is. And Device in boiler room here, looking for that pickoff. If he can kill Fifflaren really quick here. Just the one click. He's going to check. Does he see the barrel? I'm not sure. Fifflaren now looking. Flash comes in, and Get Right already going to pick down Dupreeh, and there's a shot on Device. Fifflaren a little bit too quick for Device here, and well, that kind of shuts down the round.
Yeah, nice nade there onto FeTish, and well, Fifflaren manages to make it back around the corner again. There's Xizt peeking forward, drops the bomb, and now FeTish, he's going to get caught. Xizt with the double kill, and it's Sip next to Live. He's picked up his fallen comrade's AK, but no Kevlar means he's not going to have much of a fighting chance. He's trying to get lucky through the smoke, but the bomb is dropped in the middle of Siberia. He's not going to get it anytime soon. There's 3 members here, the firing squad for NiP, and this is it.
Very well done. It's a flawless round for the Swedish team, and that's going to give them a lot to work with. Dignitas, they do have enough money to buy up here. It's not an incredibly impressive buy, but it'll be enough for them to potentially win the round. There's going to be a stand-in? Is that... Carrigan is standing in for NiP?
What?
Oh my god, it's Finn in the mix. Incredible stuff. Now we're going to be in the 6th round here, and they got a Danish player. This is like an infiltrator. He's on the Swedish lineup. Is he gonna really play, or is he gonna try and team kill them? We're going to find out soon enough. Friberg here, holding down Banana like he was born to do, but not against Device this time. He's going to get taken down, and that leaves Get Right alone at the B bomb site. Well, maybe a little bit uncomfortable for him.
Definitely, I mean, it's going to force NiP into a bit of a tight spot because they have to now try and get some information here. They have to figure out where Team Dignitas are going to come from so they can make the right call when it comes down to it. We have Xizt, he's rotating over to CT. This is their way of basically trying to cover as much ground as possible. And Fifflaren winning a duel versus Sipnix in A apartments. That's going to help things. But then, in the end, it's actually not. Xizt started rotating back to A. Now he's going to be out of position. He can't help Get Right. And Get Right gets taken out immediately.
Nicely done from Dignitas, and this is a critical round for them. They need to sort of reassert themselves here and keep NiP from building up any kind of economy. Xizt doing some damage through the smoke here. It's a 3-on-4 retake. And let's see what's going to happen. Kerrigan going to be coming in from Flowers here. Already Device is taken down, and it's a 3-on-3. That bomb is pretty far ticked, but everybody on NiP has a kit picked up, so they have some time to work with here. And FeTish taking some damage. He's going to go down. It's all on Dupreeh in the corner. He's going to get the 1 kill, but it's nowhere near enough. Fifflaren with the triple kill and the defuse. Very well done here from Robin Johansson. And that's going to be now NiP equalizing. 3-3 is what we're looking at.
3-3, and better yet, I mean, Team Dignitas, they get the plant for that bonus money, but they do not have enough here for a solid buy. They're going to have to go for another round of pistols. I mean, one thing to keep in mind here, guys, is that Team Dignitas is on the T side of Inferno, so we can expect them to try and get like 5-6 rounds. But still, like, they would love to be able to start getting those early on here in this half to give them a bit of breathing room versus NiP, because once NiP start rolling, I mean, we saw what they're capable of on Dust 2. It's a very painful thing.
How many rounds do you think Dignitas do need here on the terrorist side? Because this is a 7 rounds. You think they need that many? That's a lot.
They need 7.
All right, well, there's a big task ahead of them here. And Kerrigan with a good spray down. Pistols out. He gets a triple. And Xizt steals the last one. But it would have been nearly a quad kill here for the stand-in. Well played indeed. But just a sneak around anyway. So, you know, but still, he could have been overrun and lost his rifle. Especially, I feel like with the M4A1 in that position, it's pretty important you actually do hit your shots, because you're going to run out of bullets a little bit earlier.
Exactly, that's the thing. M4A1, you've got 10 less in the mag, so it gets scary if you have to spray like that. But Kerrigan, he doesn't try and turn away and run either. That's the thing. So that, I mean, he just stands his ground. He gets the USPS out, and he even gets another one. Now it's Team Dignitas with the buy. They go for the nades to the top mid as well. Nades everywhere, in fact, and very little damage taken from on both sides. So this is very good patience coming out from both teams.
Sipnik's actually nearly guessing where Fifflaren was. He does do some damage to him, so that was some good corner shooting going on right there. Let's see, what's the money like for NiP? If we bring up the scoreboard really quickly, it is actually pretty good. So Dignitas, they need to win not just a single round, but 2 rounds probably in a row here before they can really start to sort of threaten NiP's economy. And that's something, I mean, this is going to be much more difficult than I thought actually for Dignitas.
Exactly. I mean, you've got Kerrigan, and he's playing a solid role. This is the role that Forrest was playing in the last round when it was so good. Fifflaren is stepping up to it as well, but now Xizt flashes his way out, and he's going to get caught. Good kill there from Device to give them the man advantage, and Sipnik catches Fifflaren. It's all falling apart on the A site. The defense gets obliterated, and now Get Right, the first man to take a step here for the Swedes.
Yeah, but bomb goes down 2-on-4. In spite of their money, NiP, the question is, do they want to try and go for this, or are they going to, you know, save whatever rifles they have here? And they do want to push in, it seems like. FeTish on the corner, and a really good flash comes in. That's going to be the spray down. FeTish gets the one. Device finally going to take down Friberg, who was like, had basically a spin bot activated, just spinning and shooting. He did get a double kill, and Dignitas, they win the round, but they only survive with 2 members. In a 2-on-4, they lose 2 more members, and that's gonna affect the game coming up. And NiP, they lost everything, but they can still buy. And even after this round, they can probably still buy.
Exactly. That was NiP just wanting to do the damage, the economic damage to Dignitas. Make sure that they can get a couple kills in. They can afford to buy. It doesn't matter if they die. If they can get a couple more, take a couple more with them, that's big. And Dignitas, their money, it's suffered because of it. And now we get to see Xizt, who, I mean, he showed us great things with that Scar 20 on Dust 2. We need to see more of it here on Inferno. But Dignitas, they're slowly working their way in here. Very passive play, in fact, from NiP. They really aren't peeking forward to get much. They just know that there's one guy. You know, they know there's one guy at top banana right now. That's the info.
Still more than a minute left at this point. And that auto sniper, though, I mean, on Dust 2, it worked pretty good for NiP. So I can't really blame Xizt for picking it up, though.
No, well, Xizt is like the go-to guy for the Scar 20 on.
And look at this, I love this. This position on the furniture, we talked about it earlier when we were watching Inferno, but we never actually saw it. But it's a really good position because it's, you know, they're going to look this direction, but they're going to look at the wrong angle. And the time it takes you to actually readjust your aim to this angle, it's time you don't have, especially not against an auto sniper. But smoke goes up, and Xizt has to move out of position here. Still gets the 1 click and actually gets the double kill before he gets taken down. So well played.
But they haven't seen the bomb yet. And now they don't actually pull Friberg off, and he gets the perfect timing to stop the running headshot spray. Friberg back just in time to save NiP. He rotates back onto the site. Perfect timing with the flash as well. Look at that. aizy doesn't even see what gets him. And the last one as well, insult to injury. Friberg completely blind, just runs back in.
How did he get that last kill?
That's just him. I mean, that's just Friberg being Friberg. He doesn't even need the deagle.
It's like he was sort of running away from the bomb site, but he had some bullets in his pocket and he threw them through the smoke. And actually, it just was a headshot, one of them. And that was so weird. All right, out on the banana here. Gerard going to get taken down. Nice running shot from aizy, but Friberg still alive. Does great damage as well to aizy and is going to take him down eventually. Keeps spraying, and it's going to be the triple kill from Friberg, shutting down Dignitas. Quad kill not going to happen this time, but then Kerrigan, the stand-in, is here, takes down Dupreeh. He runs out with his knife, and it's going to be Xyzt alone.
Nyx alone, bomb dropped in the middle of nowhere. He's got 4 HP with this AK. He's looking for the lucky headshot around the corner, trying to get the timing right. He's not going to get it. Oh, he comes so close. Xizt down to 8. Xyzt would have been very pleased with that, but still 2 kills for them on this eco round. Not too shabby in the end when you think about it. Friberg, though, with some good spray control here.
Yeah. It's one of those situations where it comes down to having played the game for a very long time, but you kind of have the choice. You can either keep spraying, or you can try and stop and control your, your aim, or you can try and just fall away and be happy with what you've done. And, Friberg obviously making the right choice then. Casualties in the middle so far are all chickens, but FeTish have got some damage on him early on. Fifflaren with the spray down, very nearly dropping 2 players. But the 1-for-1 early on is not at all that bad, because it gives them a lot of information. And Xizt just holding down Mouse 1, and they're taking critical damage over in the apartments. Nearly gets taken down, and nearly gets the kill as well on the FeTish there. But it's going to be all on Xizt. He gets dropped, and then the defense is completely tight here in the bomb site for NiP.
Yeah, solid play there from Kerrigan. Just that's just experience right there. Pure demonstration coming out. But right now, NiP, I mean, they've got that momentum going their way. Team Dignitas, they've got no money. And you're thinking like Team Dignitas, they come close to getting onto that site. I mean, FeTish, if he had had an M4, that could have been completely different.
Yeah.
Because the P250, it took him way too long to kill Xizt there. He needed to get that kill instantly and then start pressuring Kerrigan and Pit. And we just didn't see it.
Well, nicely done. Dupreeh with the shot. If they take Get Right here, that is going to be huge. He's hiding in the back, flashing up, trying to buy time, and a very good double headshot coming out. He's looking for a little bit more, and now he's bought so much time for his team that the opportunity is sort of gone for Dignitas. Even though they eventually take him down, it's too late. The rest of NiP already here, and it's a 2-on-3.
They've got M4s now, or at least Xizt, yeah, they both have M4s, and there you go. Xizt manages to get one. Xizt will take out his teammate, however, and then Fifflaren makes a step and actually gives his position away. Xizt able to turn around in time to get that kill. He could get the last one as well. Kerrigan can't quite get the shot.
He turns around here. Xizt going to get taken down. It was very close to them actually doing that 2-on-3. Better than I thought it would be, actually, but it's not enough. 8-4 is going to be the score, and we're moving in now to the 13th round, and this time, at least, Dignitas can make the buy, and even buying an AWP and FeTish, which is a very clear sign that they're going to be playing a little bit differently. But this type of play, it hinges on whether NiP are going to try and push. If NiP never show themselves and just play defensively, this AWP is not going to be worth that much.
Exactly. And if they smoke off mid, I mean, it really does come down to whether NiP are going to give him the opportunity to use it or not. And so far, there is a man peeking, and that's Xizt with the Scar 20. Problem is, the AWP kills you faster, and there's the instant flick from FeTish. Instant headshot on Xizt. Doesn't even have time to pull the trigger.
So there it is. NiP, they did go and peek. Xizt was the one a little bit greedy, maybe looking down the middle, and they were counting on that, and it worked. So good read from Dignitas. Now they need a round, and they need a lot more. You said 7. I think 6 is going to be manageable here for Dignitas, but we'll see if they can even get that far.
No, that's the thing. You can't. It's too close. It's too close right now. But Dignitas, they've got that man advantage. They just need to keep pushing here. I really do think they need 7 though, because NiP, when they switch over to the CT side, to the T side rather, it's gonna be brutal. But now Friberg gets flashed. He gets caught in the corner. They run right past him. He's still alive. They have no idea. The double spray now from Friberg almost gets the triple. FeTish just point blanks him with the AWP. Saves Dignitas there in the end. FeTish, man, he just barely brings it back.
Or that would have been a disaster if FeTish has gone down. Kerrigan is going to check the corner and take down Device, but the spray through from Xizt now. Bomb is down, and it's a 2-on-2 here. And Xizt has a big task on his hands. If he drops Get Right coming up from behind, that means they can just focus on Fifflaren. Fifflaren is dead, though, so now it's a 1-on-2, and Get Right going to get taken down. Nicely done by Team Dignitas here. Triple for FeTish, double for Xizt. They win a critical round, and that's going to hurt NiP's economy a lot. This could be, well, it's a 5th round for them, but it could be they could get 7 if they win the next round.
Yeah, that's the big difference, is that if Friberg picks off FeTish, that changes everything right there. But it was such a close call. Friberg still getting those 2. Those should have never happened either. Very uncharacteristic of Team Dignitas not checking angles like that. So that could have, if they lost that round, Team Dignitas would have definitely been kicking themselves. Instead, they get a 5 round. They get 5 rounds on the board now. And Dignitas, they've got the money for a full buy as well. Fifflaren up in the apartments on the brink. He's actually he was very close to getting peeked at there, but it's not going to happen.
It's a cool position. As long as that smoke is up where he just threw the grenade, he can sort of be up there alone. But as the smoke goes away, he would need another teammate to help him out. And he's just going to fall back from it. Dignitas, the slow round coming out here. But a very standard sort of split across the map before they decide what they want to do.
Seems like a smoke round coming out. I mean, they've got 4 smokes still here, and they are shaping up. I mean, they're setting up now. Gonna happen. I mean, flashes out through quad. We've got the crossfire set up here. However, for NiP, they really got this solid. FeTish is going to be looking for the initial pick, and there's no smoke up yet. Team Dignitas, they look like they just want to catch somebody peeking here.
This is going to be painful. If they walk in here, they're going to walk into everyone. Xizt gets the first kill. The bomb is down here, and that's big. Fifflaren with the spray down, and Xizt gets a double kill, and Dignitas losing control of everything in this round, and this is just a disaster for them. They're going to run completely out of money if they lose this round. Xizt going to get the triple spray down in the middle, and Xizt the last man alive, and it will be a quad kill for Richard Landstrom here, the in-game leader of NiP, making it work all on his own. 9-5, and not a lot of money on the Danish side anymore.
Not at all. I mean, they're going to have to stretch and do whatever they can here, but this is the 15th round, the final round of this half, and we can see, I mean, the impact that this has had. They've got 2 rifles to work with, the Danes. The rest of them, I mean, they're going for pistol and armor. So now, Dignitas, they have... I mean, it's not done yet. They can still get those 6 rounds, but it's going to be very tough here. NiP are fully equipped and ready to go, and after a hold like that, NiP have got to be feeling so confident.
Smoke is up, grenade to follow, nicely done from Fifflaren, does a little bit of damage here. He's going to take down aizy, the bomb is down through the smoke. Fifflaren picking everyone apart, and it will be the quad spray down. Very well played by Fifflaren, and that shuts it down. 10-5 for NiP in the first half, and considering how it started out for Dignitas, I think they were hoping for a little
and a half, you know, like
I think they're going to get more on the CT side here, but we'll have to find out. I mean, obviously winning the first round be a much better start to it. And look at that, grenades all around for Team Dignitas. Not a single body armor being purchased. Very interesting. Whereas NiP, it's almost the opposite way around. Just to exist here with the grenades.
Yeah, they want to go for that run and gun fight, put the Glocks to good use. And this is still, I mean, this is Xizt. He's going to be the one setting up the plays here. He's got the smoke. He's got double flash as well. Right now we have to see what is going to be the decision. I mean, they're still waiting to see if Team Dignitas are going to peek around anywhere. Team Dignitas actually playing kind of aggressively in Banana. One thing to take note of, but they've got the smoke down at the bottom of it. So really this comes down to them just trying to funnel NiP up onto the A side, up into mid, up into second mid, up into apartments.
A little bit of silence here. Under a minute left on the clock now. It's definitely going to be an A push coming out. aizy in the pit's going to be very important. He needs to stay alive for a long time. But it's Friberg charging into the bomb site here with the Glock. Xizt takes the kill. aizy down in pit. Look at it. They're triple manning him. No chance at all. And Device has to wait for backup here. The bomb very likely going to go down. It's a 3-on-4 retake. NiP done a good job already.
Oh, they're doing a solid work here. No doubt about it. Get Right's going to get that plant right now. But we still have 3 members here for Dignitas. But this is an A retake. There are so many angles, but we need headshots like that. FeTish manages to pick off Xizt and bring it back to a 3-on-3. And this is still feasible for the Danes. Sipnix pushing up on short, looking for the crossfire, but he can't find the kill. And Sipnix falls short. That's not something you say every day. It's down to FeTish now. And, well, it's all down on him, the leader. Now he has to step up and get 3 kills on this site for his team to have a chance.
Yeah, I don't feel like this could be done. He's running out of the pit here, trying to get it, make it happen, but he's running in right into the open arms of Kerrigan. Is going to get the double kill and seal the deal. I have no idea. How did they not get the kill when he came in on quad? Then it looked like that at least one of them should have gone down. Maybe even a double kill.
Yeah, Sipnix, he had that golden opportunity.
Oh, that's painful because, yeah, that now we all know what a deep hole Dignitas is in. NiP obviously going to be buying up the Danish team without any armor in this round like they normally don't. You know, they normally don't do this. So it's going to be, what, 13-5 before Dignitas can start buying again.
And that's the thing. And then NiP only need to get 3 rounds on their T side. 3 rounds is feasible for the Swedes. So Team Dignitas, it's no pressure yet, but they just really need to, get through these rounds, get some kills, make sure that they make NiP spend some money, and then just lock down that first buy round, the 19th round. That's when everything happens for Dignitas. He's at 75s, though. P250s, I mean, they are within lethal range here. Friberg is about to walk up past FeTish in his favorite spot. FeTish, this is his spot right here. He makes it work so well. Is Friberg going to check? Friberg gets the first one on a Sipnix at Coils. That's going to open things up. And surprise, there's FeTish. But Fifflaren is waiting.
Yeah, he did get the headshot on Xizt, down to 7. So if it had only been one person, maybe they could have worked out. But now Device is pretty much alone here, walking over to the B-bomb site. But Yeah, NiP making this round work very well for themselves. Not really any chance that they were going to throw this one away. And Device also goes down so flawlessly for NiP.
But Xizt, that position he was holding right there, that's them reading Dignitas like a book and saying, Friberg, you know, Friberg is the bait at that point. And Xizt is looking towards CT, he's covering 2 angles at once. So if FeTish peeks at CT or if he peeks up close, he gets punished. Just really solid play from NiP so far. Thorough, just thorough. Not leaving Dignitas any room to work with.
Gonna put us into the 18th round here where NiP already winning on Dust 2. It gets tricky now for Dignitas, and the nerves got to start working against them as well. They can afford no mistakes. I mean, this round's going to be near impossible. All they can really hope for here is do some good economic damage, but after this, when we get into the 4th round, that's where it all happens.
Exactly. 19th round is going to be the money round here for Dignitas, and they're just trying to weather the storm at this point because NiP, they take some heavy nade damage at the start of this round, but then they come right back into it with good wall bangs and good shots just all around. Managed to clear everything up. Friberg spots FeTish on the site, and Get Right will find aizy. And now here we have it. This is it. The big round here for Team Dignitas. 19th. They've got the money. And now what do they go for? Do they have an AWP on FeTish?
We're going to find out.
It's on Device.
Yeah.
They would be on Device, of course.
It would be. Being on Inferno, Device is kind of like Smiths is on Dust 2. He really does like opening on this map. He's very good at it, but it is a glass cannon orb as well. And in the middle here, if he walks into a grenade or anything like that, it could be really painful for him. They're waiting as well. He's going to peek out very slowly here, a little bit further, and he might catch a kill, but the timing is just off by a second or two. And now they're going to be close. He spots the barrel of the gun. He misses the shot on Fifflaren. That could be lethal, but Fifflaren somehow not realizing, and it's going to be going down. Seems like he should have heard the thunder of that weapon right then.
Yeah, right. I mean, exactly. He should have been deaf at that point, but
maybe he was.
maybe you know, he was just shell shocked. I don't know, but that was a bit odd there. Device getting a, well, it's not often that you see somebody get a second chance like that. So now Device, you know, he manages to get that entry frag for his team. And Dignitas, I mean, this is that crucial 19th round that we've been talking about. This is it, and they've got the start.
It all comes down to this. I mean, they need to win this round without losing that many players and just have a really good, you know, team feeling going on from this. A lot of, you know, not a lot of time left here for NiP though. 40 seconds. The smoke is up here. If they try and go for the B bomb side, which it feels like they will, it could be pretty ugly for them. All
right, well, flashes everywhere. Xyp9x completely blind. FeTish as well. FeTish going for the point blank spray. He's gonna get one. Xizt catches him, and Xyp9x can't get the double. Xizt will secure it, and now they're on to this B site. And they have the time to plant as well.
Oh no, that is what they did not need. Xizt on 2 HP as well, but he got the job done. The bomb down, and Dignitas must try for this retake. They obviously can't afford to give it up. Get right here in a very good angle, looking for the shot. He's going to smoke up behind him as well. It's going to be like very hard for whoever's coming in. That's Device, or actually aizy coming up from behind here. Already Dupreeh is down. It's a 2-on-3 now. And aizy has to run away. No chance. Xizt even with another headshot. Triple for him. And he's been playing very well for here on Inferno.
He has. He's really stepped it up with the Scar 20, but also just with this fine play. And now Xizt, I mean, it's aizy living with one gun. If they needed 2 guns, I think Dignitas, they really needed 2 guns to save.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still going to go for the buy because they're going for the win. They're going for the win. That's the thing. But.
So it reminds me about something that, because I had sort of forgotten about it, but NiP, last time we saw them here on the terror side of Inferno, something that they really managed to do really well. And I actually don't know how. I'm going to have to go back and look at the demo, but they landed some insane flashbangs over at the B bomb site. Like every single time they pushed B, everyone in that bomb site was just flashed, completely flashed. It was like no contest at all. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just that one game, but I really want to see if they've come up with a new angle or something like that, because it seems to work very well.
I mean, they have been putting in so much work. We know that they're practicing hard. Both of these teams, in fact, but I mean, yeah, NiP would be the ones to have that sort of thing in style and play. This is them just really taking their time, though. They know that Dignitas are hurting, that they've forced it up at this point. So NiP, rather than, you know, just rush in, they're taking their time. Friberg, of course, the master of banana, leading the charge, or the walk, the stroll.
Leading the charge, yeah. He's excited. They should just be crouching into the bomb site. But there it is, the spray down early on. FeTish is going to take down 2 players, actually. Very good control. And he's going to get a triple with the pistol out as well. Fifflaren will fall, and Get Right is going to be alone. So that, whatever NiP had in mind, it certainly is not what actually happened in the real world. They all get crushed, and I don't know. That's one of those things where I guess if they got a really good flashbang off, maybe FeTish could have been killed down before he got anything done, but...
Wondering if they were expecting FeTish to hold close again, and perhaps, you know, that's those flashes not really working to cover on coils, because I don't think we saw a single flash go up on site. So, you know, that's just one thing. You know, it's NiP try one thing, it doesn't work. Now they reset and they go again. And now the question is, can Team Dignitas, you know, can they weather the storm? Their money should be actually fairly decent, seeing as how they saved quite a few guns. I mean, a perfect round for them, so shouldn't be hurting too bad here. They have a little bit of room to work with, but still NiP.
But they are in a spot now where they need to win 10 rounds in a row without making a single mistake. Any kind of, you know, any kind of second-guessing themselves, any kind of wrong timing, and that's it. NiP are going to be on match and map point. And Friberg with the opening kill there. FeTish going down, not the best situation. Now inside the bomb site, they need to stay alive. They got to hold on to this one. Sipnik's the last guy alive here.
Somewhat exposed here, but Sipnik is behind new boxes. He's going to be taking a fight. And there's Friberg with the flank, but Friberg can't get the kill. Sipnik steps up and Device gets one as well. Device with the double through the smoke. And now it is going to be Team Dignitas in control. Two-man lead. They've got the bomb as well. Fifflaren, no, Kerrigan rather, gets caught right there at the entrance. And Get Right, well, Get Right lurking on the other side of the map. This is not going to help things.
Nicely done from Device. The timing was very good, and he's actually Dupreeh's going to pick up that kill. There's a nice headshot, and we'll be 14-7. Doubling the round score in NiP still, so there's a long way to go, and they actually have money to buy. They can afford that, so still more work for Dignitas ahead of them.
A long struggle here for Dignitas, but now they're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, right? You know, if they're keeping an eye on where NiP are with their money, they have to realize NiP, they've got to be hurting at this point. Dignitas, they need more rounds like this. They need to win this round, put NiP on eco, and then we've got a real fight on our hands. Then it's within striking distance here for the Danes. That's so far really taking the time. Good nades to start, but again, that's been kind of the theme so far. Dignitas on the CT side, they've been hitting those nades to punish NiP for any kind of aggression coming out early on in the round.
There is that. There is that. No Molotovs picked up on the terrorist side, so not that kind of game for them yet anyway. But we have seen NiP try for you know the B flambe basically, the kick kind of play.
We haven't seen the burning ring of fire, right?
No, not yet. But in the past from NiP, we've seen them go for it, so they know how to do it. Just this game, they haven't done it yet.
I mean, this would have been a perfect round as well, to actually pull that off. Wondering if Dignitas, you know, the thing is that they've changed up the places they're holding. I mean, it wouldn't actually be that effective considering FeTish holds so close, but this is a bread and butter play coming out here right now. Flash to the top of quad, they get control of it, and now they start having to worry about arch and short.
Device, oh, what a sick shot. Just walking casually back, and he gets the click onto Kerrigan. So that's a good opening now. He's being smoked off here, but he's just going to be waiting anyway. He can hear a lot about what's going on. He can hear them walking through. aizy picks up a kill on Get Right as well, and it's a 5-on-3 now. Just 3 people left for NiP. Friberg trying to jump up, and he's going to get the kill eventually, but actually that was Xizt getting the kill, and he gets a quick double, but it's not enough here. 1-on-3, and with 8 seconds left, it's not going to happen here, and NiP are going to lose the round, 8-14. It is not over yet.
It's not over. I mean, Dignitas, man, they are that momentum team, aren't they? If they start getting rolling like this, if they start feeling the confidence, because now NiP are going to eco. Once Dignitas see this, they're going to be ecstatic. I mean, that's going to put them at 9 rounds in this. I mean, it's going to put them at 9 rounds, and it's really going to put NiP in a very, well, it's not a, it's just Dignitas are basically going to have all of the confidence coming out of this. They're like, okay, we've got them on pistols. Now we know exactly where they stand with their money. Have to win the follow-up round, and then we're very close to actually pulling this off.
The 1 AK onto Xizt there makes you wonder if that can really happen. I mean, one early click maybe. It's a bit of a, I mean, it's not a big risk, but it's a bit of a tricky play anyway.
That's Xizt, you know, basically evening his money out, and right now he hasn't actually managed to find anything with it. aizy will shut him down. aizy just working wonders for Team Dignitas. He played for him last night as well as a stand-in. Damn, he's been doing good. I mean, 2 kills this round, Device with 2, Sipnik's with 1, but that is another solid hold coming out from Dignitas. And now we have the buy round coming in here from NiP. The second hurdle, I guess, or the third hurdle for Team Dignitas. They have to get over it here. They have to just shut down NiP right here, not allow a plant, and get another round of eco.
24 rounds into this game, and finally there's a Molotov on Friberg, but there's still not enough to go for the sort of play that I was, you know, hoping for earlier at the B-bomb site. But maybe they can still put it to some good use. Dignitas taking control of Banana quite aggressively, which makes you wonder if they're at one point or another going to try and boost Sipnik's up in that corner again.
what you remember yesterday when Xizt was taking point at top banana, he checks this angle. They know to be expecting Sipnix with these kinds of plays.
Yeah. The thing is, if you leave 2 people down on banana and they spent time checking that corner, it means you can go for, you can use the fact that they have to check the corner for something else. I mean, there's always a bit of a counter to stuff like that. Well, I would still like to see them do it, just because it's so fun.
Well, damn, yeah, man, it's really solid. This means that right now, there's duel going on right now. Friberg not coming out ahead in this, actually. Flawless hold so far for Sip, and he's burning more time off the clock, literally now, with a Molotov at the bottom of banana. 45 seconds, and he's got a smoke as well. NiP, are you going to try and flash your way through versus Sip? Because otherwise, you're not getting in here.
They are thinking about it, certainly, but if he dies really quickly here, it could be a bit of a problem for Dignitas. There is someone close by. FeTish is over on over towards Archway, so you can rotate in, but NiP, eventually they are going to go for the B push, I think. 28 seconds left. This is going to cut it really close to the timer. Sipnix's going to run away. He has no more grenades to defend with, but now FeTish is going to come in as well. They will have to set up ready for when it happens. Device goes down, but it's going to be all about B. It's going to be all about Sipnix here. There's the Molotov used, so they only have the one, but now they don't have to check that corner anymore, and that's worth a lot to NiP as well. In the back, Sipnix gets the 1 kill. 8 seconds, then they finally take him down. FeTish can't stop the bomb plant, and what's going to happen for NiP? Well done at the very last second here.
2 seconds left on this clock, and they managed to get the plant. It's a 3-on-3 retake now, but they have no control of banana. NiP, 2 members here for Team Dignitas, and Dupreeh getting a pick off from CT is a big blow. Now there's the rush down from Kerrigan, and he makes it into CT. This is great now. So even between both of these teams, it has to come down to whether Fifflaren lives or not. He needs to get this information.
Yeah, the back of the bomb site here, very powerful position. And just as he jumps in, Kerrigan as well, and NiP are going to make it to the 15th round. Very good timing from Fifflaren. Just as the Dignitas player was jumping, then takes him down. 15-9 is now what we're looking at. Device picking up an AWP, but now we're talking about 6 straight rounds from Dignitas to force overtime. It's not easy, is it?
Do you believe in deja vu, Anders?
More overtime would be fun, but right now it just feels like NiP is simply too strong.
NiP are pretty damn good, but now we have to see if Dignitas learned a lesson from Fnatic earlier on Mirage and, well, can pull a repeat here. They're in the same position. They just need to hold solid on Inferno, and on the CT side, they can do it. They're not out of this until NiP have got those 16 rounds. And Dupreeh getting shot at, naded. They're on top of him. He's almost down, 4 HP.
Yeah, that's not fun at all, but if he tries to walk away, he could get caught as well. So he's going to stand his ground. They've already lost FeTish as well. If they lose one more, that could just be it. This is a good start for NiP. Kerrigan right there, hoping that someone's maybe going to come and peek him, but what can Dupreeh do in this position? With that little health, it's going to be hard.
Scary, but he's really playing this. I mean, he's playing very patiently as well. He hasn't taken a shot to give it away. They don't know if he's still there or not because, well, GetRight hasn't been sneaking up far enough to see if he gets out of that room. Dupreeh, he could be in a great position right now. It's all about the mind games at this point, and he just needs to play patient. But it's going to be the, well, it's a NiP play. It's a bread and butter NiP play coming out here. Friberg just going in solo on B. That's all the information they have now. Team Dignitas, they know what's up, and aizy's managing to get the first kill on A.
Nicely done. Kerrigan comes in. He does not get the spray, and now it's going to be GetRight and Xizt left here. 2-on-2, 25 seconds left. They should be able to get the bomb down, and with GetRight in the pit, it's not going to be an easy retake for Team Dignitas here. Flashbang in. GetRight, the master of that spray control, takes down Sipnix, and now everything on device.
Everything on device, 1v2. He needs to find the headshot on GetRight. He's got no time to waste. Coming up on short like this, GetRight's in the perfect spot to deal with him. And the smoke going down to waste more time. Device now has to just slowly work his way forward. Does he have a nade? He does have a flash. He misses the position, though. GetRight still waiting around this corner. Device, he has so many angles to check to get up onto the site. He does manage to make it here, but GetRight, now they're going to catch him in the crossfire. Device, he has to realize what's going on. GetRight takes the shot, and this is all down to Device. Now he needs to land a sick headshot, but they're just not giving it to him. The Swedes, they're heartless.
They will
take the win.
They were even going to knife him. Xizt went for it, and that's it. 16-9, and NiP are your champions.